Friends, today I will continue with the rules part of the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Rules 2016. So today's rule is Rule 9 and it is the last rule of Chapter 1 whose title is Preliminary. Okay, that means chapter preliminary contains rules from Rule 1 up to Rule 9. So today we will concentrate on Rule 9. The title of Rule 9 is Filing of Documents and Copies, etc. Okay. Sub-Rule 1 says all documents and copies of the documents except affidavits and drawings filed with Patent Office shall. Clause A. Be typewritten or printed in Hindi or English unless and otherwise directed or allowed by the controller in large and legible characters not less than 0.28 centimeter high with deep indelible ink with lines widely spaced not less than 1.5 spaced only upon one side of the paper. Clause B. Be on such paper which is flexible, strong, white, smooth, non-shiny and durable of size A4 of approximately 29.7 cm by 21 cm with a margin of at least 4 cm on the top and left hand part and 3 cm on the bottom and right hand part thereof. Fine. So, actually friends, here two more clauses are there, that is clause C is be numbered in consecutive Arabic numerals in the center or the bottom of the sheet, and clause D is contain the numbering to every fifth line of each page of the description and each page of the claims at right half of the left margin. Okay, so let us discuss this. So first of all, I would request you to please concentrate on the bold letters. That means these are the keywords. So rule 1 says all documents and copies. These are the bold letters and these are the keywords. Documents and copies of the documents. This it should be filed in the, when it is filed in the patent office, it shall be typewritten or printed in Hindi or English. Okay, that means this is the standard one. If the controller has directed something else to write in some other language, etc., that is a different thing. Okay, but in standard practice, it should be typewritten or printed in Hindi or English in large and legible characters, and there is also some standard we can say sizes. That is, it should not be less than 0.28 centimeter high with deep indelible ink with lines widely spaced, not less than 1.5 spaced. That means 1.5 line space, and this should be only upon one side of the paper. Okay, so please observe these bold words, bold letters, and it will be crystal clear. Okay, so similarly clause B says, that means we can read it like this: all documents and copies of the documents except affidavits and drawings. Okay, for clause A, I have not uttered this word except affidavits and drawings because first of all, at first I read which are done normally. Then the exceptional case is the affidavits and the drawings, and this applies for all the all the clauses. So clause A is completed. Next we will go to clause B. So all documents and copies of the documents except affidavits and drawings filed with patent office shall be on such paper which is flexible, strong, white, smooth, non-shiny and durable of size A4 of approximately 29.7 cm by 21 cm with a margin of at least 4 cm on the top and left hand part and 3 cm on the bottom and right hand part thereof. So these are the specifications. The main thing are, it's the paper should be flexible, strong, white, smooth, non-shiny and durable of size A4, and there are some standard specifications. Fine. Next, it shall be numbered, that means clause C, it shall be numbered in consecutive Arabic numerals in the center or bottom of the sheet. This is clear. And clause D, contain the numbering to every fifth line of each page of the description and each page of the claims at right half of the left margin. Fine. Okay. Next one is sub-rule 2. Any signature which is not legible or which is written in a script other than English or Hindi shall be accompanied by a transcription of the name either in Hindi or English in capital letters. Okay, that means if there is a signature and it is not legible or which is written in a script other than English or Hindi language, any other language except these two, it shall be accompanied by a transcription of the name either in Hindi or English in capital letters, and these bold letters are the keywords. Show that signature which is not written in Hindi or English language, there should be a transcription of the name and that should be in the capital letters in Hindi or English. Fine. Sorry friends, just a minute. Yeah. Next one is sub-rule 3. In case the application for patent discloses sequence listing of nucleotides or amino acid sequences, the sequence listing of nucleotides or amino acid sequences shall be filed in computer readable text format along with the application, and no print form of the sequence listing of nucleotides or amino acid sequences is required to be given. And this is sub-rule 3 is specific for the nucleotides or amino acid sequences. That means if a patent or an application is about the sequence listing of nucleotides or amino acid sequences, then this shall be filed in computer readable text format. Okay, whichever font or font size or font type you are using, but it should be readable, and no requirement of a print is there. That means a print is not needed. Right. Next one, sub-rule 4. Additional copies of all documents shall be filed at the appropriate office as may be required by the controller. If the controller requires it, then all the additional copies of the documents shall be filed in the appropriate office. Yeah. Actually, I clicked the wrong key. Okay. So next one is sub-rule 5. Names and addresses of applicant and other persons shall be given in full together with their nationality and such other particulars, if any, as are necessary for their identification. That means sub-rule 5 is about the identification purpose. So for the purpose of identification, the names, addresses with the nationality and such other particulars should be given in full. Fine. So this way, friends, all the sub rules of rule 9 are completed, and we can say that chapter 1, which consists of rules 1 to 9, that is the named as preliminary, is completed with this last rule. So friends, please go through all the rules of chapter preliminary or chapter 1 of the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Rules 2016. Also friends, I would like to request you that you can also refer to all other amendments as well. If there is any amendment after this 2016, that means there are many amendments you can find at least up to 2020. So please refer them and check whether any rules are updated in any way. Okay, this can be a task for you. Okay friends, so thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you so much for listening to me. So please write down your comments and compliments in my comment box, and please keep interacting, and yeah, please subscribe my channel, and friends, please write to me if I need to concentrate on any other topics. Okay, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay blessed. God bless you. Jai Hind.